choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Sunday, December 22nd, 2024. Today, in history, 17 years ago today, the ancient sunken ship Nanhai No. 1 inch was fully salvaged. The wooden shipwreck, which sank while transporting porcelain on the maritime Silk Road during the early Southern Song dynasty, was discovered in 1987 in Yangzhou, China. Nanhai No. 1 is the world's oldest and largest discovered shipwreck, and the most complete preserved ocean-going merchant ship. The salvage operation recovered over 180,000 cultural relics, crucial for studying ancient shipbuilding, ceramics, shipping, and trade history in China, East and Southeast Asia. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Indonesian President Prabowo suggests abolishing local elections. Prabowo recently suggested at the Gorka Party Congress that local elections place a heavy financial burden on the country and the government. He proposed abolishing this system and reallocating the funds for more urgent public projects. Indonesia currently holds two types of elections: general elections for president, national and regional legislative bodies, and local elections for provincial, municipal, and district leaders. Prabowo recommended that local councillors be given the responsibility of selecting leaders, citing examples from Malaysia, Singapore, and India, where such systems are in place, saving money and increasing efficiency. South Korea's ruling party leader Han Dong-hoon resigns. Yonhap news agency reported that on December 16, Han Dong-hoon, leader of South Korea's ruling National Power Party, announced his resignation at a press conference. He stated that with the resignation of members from the party's Supreme Committee, its functions had collapsed, and he could no longer perform his duties. Han was elected leader of the party at the All-Party Conference on July 23 this year, and his leadership lasted only 146 days. Following his resignation, the party will transition to a temporary leadership structure, led by the Emergency Response Committee. Israel plans to double Golan Heights population. According to Reuters, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu recently announced plans to double the population of the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Despite the moderate stance of Syrian opposition leaders who overthrew the Assad regime, Netanyahu stated that the threat from Syria remains. Israel captured most of the Golan Heights from Syria during the Six-Day War in 1967 and annexed it in 1981. Syria has demanded Israel withdraw its troops, but Israel has refused, citing security concerns. Multiple peace efforts have failed. Since Assad's fall, Israel has conducted hundreds of airstrikes on Syria's strategic weapon depots and deployed troops to the demilitarized buffer zone in Syria. Ukrainian forces claim to have killed or wounded 30 North Korean soldiers. According to Agence France-Presse, Ukrainian authorities recently reported that North Korean soldiers suffered heavy losses near the villages of Plihovo, Vorozhba, and Martinovka in the Kursk region, with at least 30 killed or injured. Despite this, more North Korean soldiers continue to flood onto the battlefield. Western officials estimate that North Korea has sent at least 10,000 soldiers to support Russia. Ukrainian President Zelensky said that North Korean soldiers could be deployed to other front lines, emphasizing the significant losses suffered by these troops. Turn page. Now, let's turn our attention to the latest economic news. Malaysia starts exporting green energy to Singapore. Comprehensive news from Kuala Lumpur. On December 13, Malaysia began delivering green power to Singapore, with the first phase supplying 50 megawatts. The Ministry of Energy and Water Transformation of Malaysia stated that this follows the signing of a renewable energy power agreement between Tenaga Nasional (BHD) and Singapore's Sembcorp Power. According to the Malaysian Ministry of Energy's Renewable Energy Cross-Border Electricity Sales Plan, the National Energy Corporation will supply green power to Sembcorp Power in phases through the existing interconnected power grids of Singapore and Malaysia, with a total capacity of 300 megawatts. Analysts noted that this cross-border green power supply plan will aid Malaysia's energy transformation and support its commitment to regional power supply integration. Poland accuses Russia of disrupting Baltic security. According to Reuters, Polish Navy Deputy Commander Jaworski recently stated that Russia is threatening shipping safety and energy supply in the Baltic Sea by interfering with communications and ship tracking data, while testing Western countries' response capabilities. He also noted that since the Nord Stream natural gas pipeline explosion, Russian merchant ships have repeatedly turned off their automatic identification system signals, violating maritime laws. This behavior conceals vessel movements and endangers the safety of other ships. Additionally, Russia has attempted to interfere with the identification and tracking systems of other ships, even sending false signals to mislead their positioning. The Finnish Coast Guard has warned that such disturbances have caused ships to become lost or veer off course. Over 200 new species discovered in Mekong region last year. According to news from Hanoi, on December 16, the World Wildlife Fund released a list of newly discovered species. The list reveals that 234 new animal and plant species were discovered in the Mekong River region last year. Some of these species were found in remote natural habitats, while others were identified from specimens preserved in museums and botanical gardens worldwide. Approximately half of the newly discovered species are found in Vietnam, with 106 being endemic to the country. Vietnam has the most new species discovered in the Mekong region. Notably, a new species of Asian viper, with brown and mint green scales, was found in limestone formations in a Thai national park. It was named Trimeresurus uetzi due to its unique habitat and markings.
According to Italian press, Shanghai gold closed up 0.87% at 622 yuan gram, and Shanghai silver closed up 2.29% at 7,953 yuan per kilogram. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.